was involved.
That mistreatment resulted indirectly from several actions of CSIS and the RCMP, and that these actions were deficient in the circumstances.
It was in the nervous months and years after 9/11 that Syria detained the three, each nabbed while passing through that country: Abdullah al-Malki, Ahmed al-Mahdi, and Muyad Nuruddin. Syria, says Iacobucci, had information provided by Canada that, for example, labeled al-Malki as having links to terrorism.
Labeling in certain circumstances is very, very dangerous.
Says his report, the words imminent threat in particular were inflammatory, inaccurate, and lacking investigative foundation, adding the RCMP used such language without adequately considering the potential consequences. The three men still haven't seen any evidence against them. The whole inquiry was behind closed doors, secret even from them, says the federal government, for national security reasons. They remain furious.
The RCMP fully knew that I would be tortured if they sent questions. They send it anyway. Now,
as for Iacobucci's distinction, Canadian actions led to torture only indirectly.
Well, apparently directly means that, you know, the Canadian official would be the one holding the whip. Well, it does make a difference if it was a Syrian official holding the whip and squeezed me into a tire or hanged me or did everything that happened to me when the information he was used to interrogate me on originated in Canada.
And though the report draws no explicit conclusion about any of the original allegations about the men,
the effect of Mr. Justice Iacobucci's findings is that these three men's names have been cleared.
So, what do they want?
I want the government to apologize.
We got some answers today, but we still need an apology.
I think the government should, step up to the plate and do the right thing.
Not yet, says the federal government.
I understand there are civil suits in progress right now, so it would be inappropriate for me to comment any further on that.
There are no recommendations in the report. Then again, Peter, the federal government did not ask for any.
You know, Paul, most Canadians, I think, are aware of the Meher Arar situation, not so familiar with this one. What are the similarities between the cases?
Well, you might call this Meher Arar times 3. Indeed, these three men seek not only an apology, but also compensation. Famously, Meher Arar found himself in similar circumstances in Syria. He was detained and tortured there after wrong information was given to Syrian authorities by Canadian officials. Arar won an apology from the federal government and $10 million compensation. Lawyers for these three said today at that news conference they absolutely expect something similar for their clients.
All right, Paul, thanks very much.